Greetings, guys! Welcome to an episode of Somewhat Live, I suppose. I'm joined by my mate Satellite. We're going to go through a bunch of the news, but they're going to be split up in individual videos. So let's just jump straight into it. Nazis go home. Police arrest dozens as Jeff Sessions visits Los Angeles. So the police have arrested 25 demonstrators protesting the Trump administration immigration policies ahead of Attorney General Jeff Sessions scheduled to visit Los Angeles on Tuesday. Tuesday's protest outside the federal courthouse in downtown Los Angeles comes hours before Sessions is expected to address the Conservative Criminal Justice Legal Foundation's annual meeting. That was a mouthful, and I'm surprised I got all that right. The Coalition of Humane Immigration Rights of Los Angeles and several other pro-open borders groups led the protests through the city's downtown core before arriving at the Millennium Baltimore Hotel. Now, there is a video of it. There's a photo of a small group. There's several videos of them turning up, including one looking like he's dressed like a priest. Think you're on the wrong side of the party there, buddy. But yeah, so basically the skinny version of this is people were arrested attending the protest for Jeff Sessions. Now, obviously, look, at the end of the day, I presume they were being violent or being aggressive, I would say. What are your thoughts on this, Sat? Do you reckon they might have got a little out of hand?
Well, if they got arrested, yeah, they definitely were out of hand.
The left getting out of hand? That doesn't happen, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, yeah, I'm wrong. There must be some other reason. The police must have been targeting them.
Yeah, it's discrimination against political lines, I imagine, is what they're going to claim after this.
Yeah, the police forgot to check their privilege, I would say.
Yeah, so protesters are carrying signs that read "Free the Children" and "Stop Caging Families." Funny, Obama did it and Clinton did it and no one seemed to care. As a United Methodist, their fellow United Methodist is the right. This is not part of the Christian teaching or values of our belief, said Reverend Allison Mack of North Hollywood United Methodist Church. Okay, they really did have a priest. Okay, God help them, I suppose. One man spotted wearing a mask of President Donald Trump holding a sign that reads, "Know your enemy. Sessions, you're not welcome in our communities. Your hatred is not welcome in our communities," immigration activist Joe Mutaz said at the rally. Immigration rights advocates are demanding the judge order the release of immigrant parents and separate from their children at the US border and their reunification. Attorneys on Monday asked the federal court in Los Angeles that overseeing a long-standing settlement governing detention conditions for immigrant children to include their parents as plaintiffs. The complaint filed by pro bono law firm Public Counsels on behalf of 3 Central American mothers whose children were taken from them by the US authorities in May argues that families need to heal from the trauma of forced separation together outside the confines of detention. You know where this is going to go, don't we? Attorneys allege the mothers are fleeing prosecution and seeking asylum in the US. Department of Justice declined to comment on the matter. Trump administration has also asked the court to let authorities detain families together during immigration proceedings to try and discourage illegal immigration. Okay, can't we just export them or send them all back to where they came from as a group? Isn't that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it is about collectivism from the left, so they could collectivize them and send them back.
And at the end of the day, we don't want to split the families up. That's fine. We'll export you all as a family together. And in fact, we can build human-size family grouping catapults.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, that way...
Fun for all the family.
Yeah, it can be a new theme park. We'll call it something like Catch and Fling, maybe. And at the end of the day, the family can get shot out of a catapult together back towards Mexico. I think we could even sell tickets. Maybe get some Child's crewing, cheering on
Yeah.
the human cannonballs. Maybe we could even go through and, like put like markers on the ground and have like bets as to see how far people would get, like distance and stuff. I don't know.
Maybe they can do hyperloop trials with that too. Build a hyperloop back to their country.
But look,
I mean, if there's a decompression accident, it's no big loss, right?
well, like I say, look, at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is, being all serious for a side, the fact of the matter is, the reason why these kids are separated is because of the fact that their parents are breaking the law. Like,
Yeah, and to protect the children too.
exactly.
Statistics.
Yes, 80% of these children will be molested, raped when they travel from Mexico to the border. It's why the parents generally give their children birth control before they set on this 3-week course. If you want to go on about your children needing healing, putting them in this situation in the first place, probably not the best idea. I'm just saying, it's, yeah, I don't know. But how many of these people do you reckon are really running away from sort of prejudice or sort of or bad relationships?
No, I'd say it's economic migration.
Yeah. Well, we know that one on the cover of the Time magazine. We know that was an economic migration because the father came out and said that things in the area were okay. They weren't beautiful. They weren't perfect, but they were far from being bad, and that that she paid $6,000 to a Cody to get her out of there. So they obviously weren't short of a few quid because she forked up $6,000. So yeah,
they usually have to pay these coyotes.
Yeah.
Even if it's a group, like if it's a group of 20, but 6,000 divided by 20, that's still a lot of money.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, that was just her and the kid. At the end of the day, they paid $6,000 for both of them, as far as I know. So they obviously weren't short of $1 or $2, were they?
No.
But yeah, yeah.
It's because they know that it's getting easy to get into America, so they try.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, she's been busted before going through the border and actually having the kid. Not having the kid,
so
sorry. She's been busted before.
They've put together the $6,000 multiple times.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. Sorry, yeah, hang on. Let me rephrase that. I misspoke before anybody goes taking me out of context. She's been busted before trying to enter the US illegally. I don't know if she had a kid with her that time, but this time she decided to take the youngest kid that she could. I presume it's obviously for sympathy. And I reckon that she's deliberately taken the youngest because she knew it'd be sympathetic voice. It'd be oh my god, there's a 2-year-old crying, which apparently was crying because he was hungry and thirsty. Well, yes, his mother had dragged him through the desert for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a great mother.
Yeah, terrific role model. Yeah, role model of the century. Yeah, but yeah, anyway. Apart from that, guys, obviously, look, let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think that this is more economic migrants? Do you think that these people were maybe playing up a little bit when it came to the arrests? Or do you think that the cops might have been a little heavy-handed? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.